when India took up the sari, Pakistan took up the shalwar kameez. And that's the general narrative that has been going around everywhere. But generally over time, I think due to Zia's regime of Islamization, due to also the way that the sari is shown in a sexualized manner in Bollywood, and that's the kind of media that also seeped into Pakistan, that if you were to wear a sari, you were to wear it in a particular way, which is not really true. So people's perception of the sari changed that, okay, so it's linked to a particular nation or a particular body form or a particular religion, which are all just stereotypes that have built over time and actually have nothing to do with the dress.
There are always people who were resisting this, right? In the sense that who were always resisting this concept.
Absolutely.
Of the fact that it's probably un-Islamic, or that it's
Yes.
not, it's not the done thing.
Yes.
So you had those certain people, but there are not too many, were there?
No, not too many. A handful. I mean, we often recount the instance of Iqbal Bano during Zia's regime, where she, used the sari as a symbol of rebellion. So the sari has also been stereotyped in that sense that, okay, you're not allowed to wear it in many places, but when you want to talk of rebellion, then you don the sari and you come up front with it. So, but these are few instances. Not generally the sari has, there's a whole generation that has kind of skipped out on the sari, because if I recall, my grandmothers, they would wear saris, but my mother still, she owns saris, but she's never really worn a sari. But people in my generation are now again taking it up. I see people wearing it on Eid. I see people wearing it on birthdays, farewells, dinners, birthday parties, bridal showers. It's just all kinds of places. And it's really heartwarming to see that. I remember during the time that I was at college, I barely saw anybody just come up in a sari to university. But now when I revisited LUMS, I did see a lot of undergrads, like, I saw the presence of the sari. So with that, I see that there's change coming up. It's small in number, but it's still there.
So what changed though? How the change?
So when I started the page, there was no other sari e-commerce platform in the country. But there's been a proliferation of that over time. So a lot of small businesses have emerged. Big brands such as Khadi, Sapphire, Bari, all of these big brands, they've also introduced the sari and their every year, their yearly lawn collection. So they also have a sari edit. So I think there's a popularization of saris by small brands, big brands, and on media, individuals are also taking ownership. The reason that the sari, there's multiple factors, but a major reason also is linked with how one thinks of their body. Is it fit to be donning a sari or not? So these kind of questions, they come up, they're challenged, and there's space that's being created for the sari.